Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to Sundays at Tiffany's. Today I just have a mommy and me night routine. My baby is going to be 6 weeks old tomorrow. I cannot believe how fast time flies, but we are just doing our normal night routine. Once the family gets it together, I will do a full family night routine, but right now I'm just going to show you mine and Everly's routine. So I'm getting ready to give her a bath. I probably bathe her every other night, and she is getting regular baths now, no more sponge baths. So the first thing I do is just go ahead and take out her pajamas and all of her creams and stuff that she used. I just wanted to point out here everything that we've been using. So I used the Tubby Todd all over ointment on her face. I use it on the other kids' faces too. The Seedlings baby lotion, it's like a light lavender scent. Triple paste I've used with all of my kids. I also wanted to show you, we had like a rough hour before this bath time, and I sucked out her nose with the nose Frida, and I gave her some gripe water as well. She just was like struggling. The gripe water is amazing. I use that with all of my kids as well. It's for gas, colic, fussiness, hiccups. It's all natural and it just really works. So I sucked out her nose because she does spit up sometimes and it goes through her nose, so she gets really stuffy and then winds up swallowing air when she's nursing and then gets gassy, and then it's just a fussy period of time. I also set up my space heater. Obviously I have to say this, but don't leave your space heater just running. Don't leave your space heater directly on your baby. But our house is older and we get lots of drafts, and especially because her changing table is right under the window, she absolutely loves having the space heater on. When she was jaundiced, she loved laying on her changing pad with me next to her, obviously, and the window open with the sun just bursting on her, and the heater, not the window open, the curtains open, you know what I mean. Anyway, getting ready for her bath. This is just a bath seat that I grabbed from Amazon, and I use the Seedlings baby wash. That's also a shampoo. So I'm going to go ahead and just keep warming up her bath because the plastic does get kind of cold. So I like to pour water right over her bath to make it nice and warm for her. Now that everything is nice and warmed up, I got her in the bathtub and I'm going to start washing her. I do put some warm washcloths over top of her to keep her warm, and I'll keep re-wetting those washcloths so that they don't get cold. And she is finally really starting to enjoy the bath. I don't know if you saw my Instagram, it's the funniest picture ever. I let her and Ella bathe together the other night, and they were really good in the bath, but afterwards she was just not feeling it, and I got the funniest picture of Ella smiling, and then Evie's face was like mortified. But we are really starting to like bath time. My other kids go to bed anywhere between 7 and 8:30. I try to get them to bed before 8, but it's not always possible. So I give her a bath after that, just when it's nice and calm and they're not all hovering over her and overstimulating her even more. Eventually I do plan on having the girls bathe together and then having the boys bathe together. I only give her binky when she's fussy. This was the only binky I could find that was clean in my room, so it does still have like the little binky holder on it, so that's why that's like that. I will try and warm up her creams in front of the heater and stuff, just so that I don't like freeze her out with the creams. Like I said, my room gets pretty cold, and here in Pennsylvania it's actually snowing today. It's really cold around here. And then the owlet. I know there's a lot of mixed feelings on this, but this is the only way that I could sleep once I had Ella. I don't think it was out when I had the boys, so I always put the owlet on her right before bed, and it just tells you her oxygen and her heart rate, and it just makes you worry a little bit less. Also, this is like the most relaxing thing for her, so I think it does help her sleep better. She slept pretty good last night, but she's just so relaxed getting her cream put on her face, and I don't know about you guys, but I want to be Everly right now. Next, I'm just going to clean her ears. I love these Q-tips. I've used them with all of my kids. It just makes sure that like you won't go in their ear too far. They are like considered a kids and baby Q-tip. So finally, it is time for her to get her milk before I put her down into her snoo. This is my first time using this snoo. I didn't have this with any of my other children. I think all of my kids basically slept in the rock and play, and now that's like a big no-no, but just being honest, that is what my kids slept in. This snoo is so expensive, but it's actually really worth it. When the baby cries louder, the sound machine in the snoo will get louder and it'll rock them a little bit faster to soothe them back to sleep, and it works really well. So yeah, I really like that. And during her nap times during the day, I put her in the Love to Dream swaddle, and I don't turn the snoo on just because I want to get her used to sleeping in her crib once that time comes as well. So now that she's fed, Chris is going to burp her some more. I already burped her a little bit, but one thing that's really important to me is I don't like to lay her flat on her back immediately after eating because she will spit up and get the hiccups, and it's just a mess. So I like to try to keep her upright as long as I can after a feeding before putting her down. But finally, it's time for me to shower. I like to shower at night. Sometimes I'll shower at night and in the morning, but showering at night is just easier because our mornings are really hectic with all the kids getting everybody fed and out the door and all of that stuff. I usually will blow dry my hair at night, but right now I finally took my extensions out and I have a hair mask in my hair. So yeah, it feels good to not have extensions in my hair, I have to say. So Chris is putting Evie down, and I am pumping. Once I'm done pumping, I'm going to go downstairs and put my milk away and get my natural calm, which is just like a delicious magnesium drink. It's safe for nursing. You can always check with your doctor if you have any questions, but it just helps relax me before bed. Instead of like having a glass of wine, I have a glass of my natural calm. I will say, when you do drink natural calm, start off slow. Don't do the full dose, which is like 2 teaspoons or something like that, because it will give you a stomach ache. So start slow and then increase your magnesium. But a lot of women especially are like deficient in magnesium, so it really makes sense to take the natural calm. So I only pump in the morning and at night. I kind of have an oversupply, so this just helps, relieve some of that pressure. And I am donating my milk to a local mom who cannot produce milk. I've donated 350 ounces to her so far, and I'm ready to donate some more. If you have an oversupply and you don't need your milk, I 100% recommend donating because there's so many babies that need breast milk. As you can see, I wind up using the Target breast milk storage bags. They're always my favorite. They're definitely more flimsy now, like they're not as good as they used to be, but they're still my favorite. So now I'm just rinsing out my pump stuff because it was previously sterilized. So what I do is just rinse it out, put it back together, and put it in the fridge. It's perfectly fine to do that. I only do it once, and I do it at night, and then in the morning when I wake up, I just grab it out of the fridge and pump, and then I'll sterilize it. So once a day I put it in the fridge, and it's fine to keep it that way, and just saves you so much time from sterilizing your pump parts, because that does take a really long time to do. So if I don't drink magnesium, I will take this at bedtime, and it really just helps relax you as well. But I don't drink them both together, but wanted to show you I love Mary Ruth's. So thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope it gave you some ideas for your nighttime routine. And please don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you on Tuesday. I upload every Sunday and Tuesday, and hope you all have a great week.
Broken. Don't ever forget you're golden. I will find a light in your soul. I'll be there. Never leaving you in the darkness, even when you're out of focus. I will be the light in your life. You'll see it clear. I'll be your inspiration, 'cause I know that you'll do just what you're told. I'll be your heart and temptation.